Guys, hopefully you had a good day. So, we lucked out, or not lucked out. The Nuggets fucking kicked the Timberwolves' ass. Could be Nuggets. I don't know, man. Could be Nuggets in 6. You can see they're minus 180 favorites. The Knicks are favored. I mean, both these series, Pacers, Knicks, and T-Wolves, Nuggets, they both got pretty interesting. But anyways, all the live stream plays, again, like across all the different sports books, there's a sheet in the description on YouTube that kind of tracks all the live stream plays. But, if you tailed the better plays, those were a fucking heartbreaker, dude. Everything lost by one play. It was mainly this motherfucking golf guy lost by 2 strokes. Jason Day, we had him over 71.5. I mean, this play I gave out on Twitter. Michael Porter didn't do anything, so fucking everything on better went like 4 for 5. But anyways, that's just how it goes sometimes. Without further ado, let's get into tomorrow. Who's winning? We got Celtics, Cavs. Kind of seems like the Cavs' luck is out, but hopefully we can find some player props. And then the real game is Mavs Thunder. I kind of like the Mavs again, but, anyways, let's get into it. You guys want to start out on PrizePicks? They still have this Caitlin Clark promo, by the way. Already used it in a slip, but let's see what's out there. So again, PrizePicks there's thousands of lines, available on PrizePicks. We really want to zone in on okay, which of these plays actually have value? That's kind of like the starting point to my betting process is, okay, there's thousands of lines on PrizePicks, just like kind of a hedge fund looking for investments. We want to go through, there's all this different shit we can bet. Caleb Williams, damn. Pretty crazy to see. Caleb Williams passing yards at 3,400 for the year. Anyways, we won't do any NFL season. I guess I haven't really looked at that, but maybe we will in another live stream. So you can see Underdog has his line 100 yards higher, 150 yards higher. So sometimes you can find some pretty good discrepancies. Caleb Williams, bro. Anyways, we may have to find some NFL season-long slips at some point. But before that, let's see what we got here, because there's some value kind of all across the market. I mean, the games end today. Books start to post lines for tomorrow. And sometimes the best values on PrizePicks. On PrizePicks is kind of like, when books first post lines. And there's a lot of esports line discrepancies, but we'll get to that in a second. So how do people feel about Max Strus under 7.5 RAs? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Hopefully everyone's having a good Sunday. You like CS2, Fliff. No way Caleb hitting that. Damn, so we already got the Caleb Williams haters in the chat. But let's start out on PrizePicks, okay? Let's get this ship turned around after a day of a lot of 4 for 5s, which is unfortunate, but, that's just kind of how it goes. So again, if you're new to PrizePicks, the way that PrizePicks works is if you take a player like Vladdy, you take him to go over or under, it doesn't matter. You get the same payout regardless. PrizePicks is a fixed payout sportsbook. So kind of like the first step for beating PrizePicks is compare their lines to sportsbooks. You have hundreds of books. There's like 300 bucks. No, maybe not 300. 232 bucks already posting NBA lines for tomorrow. Every single one. You can see they all have Strus's under heavily juiced. And then we got this play I actually like a lot. I mean, a lot of people sleep on him. Jalen Williams, he's not the popular Jalen Williams on the Thunder, but over half of a made 3. So you can see it right here. He's hit 4 out of the past 5 games. And you can see it checks out from a value perspective. All the books have his over, kind of heavily favored, minus 140, minus 145 on Caesars. All these books are taking slightly different bets. They have slightly different models. So whatever, they'll have different lines from one another. But let's see what we got here. So Mavs, if I had to make a pick, bro, I think the Mavs are going to win. But let's try to see if we can find some. Let's build a nice little PrizePick slip, because why not? Why not? So what else do we have? Nope, that's not what I meant to do. So let's see here. So we got 2 picks. But again, on PrizePicks, you really want to go with 5-pick entries. Like on PrizePicks, they only give you a 5x payout for their 3-pick parlays. Whereas on Underdog, I mean, they started adding all these alternate chili pepper ones. But in general, on Underdog, any 3-pick entry you make, you get a 6x payout. So long story short, PrizePicks is a ripoff for 3-pick entries, so we don't want to play 3-pick entries. But let's see what we have here. Also, if you use FanDuel, I would hit this shit before the line moves. Lines are kind of coming out. MLB lines for tomorrow. Crawford 6+ Ks over 5.5. Plus 154 on FanDuel. No other book above plus 127. But I want to finish out this prize pick slip. So let's see what we have. What do we like? What do we like? And dude, you can see there's a lot of esports line discrepancies. Usually what I recommend doing is not as many books, yet unsurprisingly, post esports player prop lines. So I try to look for the bets, whatever, the plays, where you have multiple data points all kind of confirming the same thing. If there's only 2 sports books posting lines, it's not really clear, like, okay, is PrizePicks screwing up or whatever. So if you look at this player, so let's go to CS2. This game starts at 7 a.m., so we'll have a nice little early morning sweat. But you can see PrizePicks opening his line at 27. All these other books, sports books, they got pretty good models. They're taking bets, moving lines based on where action's coming in. They all have him like 29.5, 28.5. You kind of have a bunch of books posting lines. So let's just try to get in a slip, and then we can move on to another book because, damn, there's a lot of value. So you can only include 1 player from each CS2 team. So what we can do is kind of move on, and this will kind of be an esports dominated slip. And hopefully we wake up to some wins. This game starts at 1 a.m. and then this game starts at 10 a.m. Damn. So we're going to have a nice little early morning sweat, hopefully go 3 for 3, and then the NBA starts. So just trying to make sure all the plays, I'm kind of putting in my slip have value. And again, all these books have different like max betting limits, but you'll see like quite literally, the sheet in the description. So there's the play. It's just everything I bet on the live stream and for how much. Usually, like, again, all these books have different max betting limits. Damn, some people are saying fade Luka. You guys are ballsy. But let's go here. Luka hasn't had a great series. Anyway, some people are saying underdog. I get sweaty whenever I see Alex. Anyways, here's the play. We got a nice little PrizePicks 5 flex to start out this stream. What book do you guys want to look at? What book do people want to look at? Fuck, man. Is there anything on underdog? I mean, there was some value on better. I'm just a little pretty tilted after today, after going 4 for fucking 5 on everything, bro. Anyways, what is on better? SGA, if you want to ride SGA, I bet you'd like to ride SGA. Over 13.5 RAs seems solid. All the books got the over heavily favored, but, I don't know if there's nothing like worth. Dude, better always has so much value during the day. So maybe we'll kind of skip over that play for now. So again, here's the first PrizePicks play. I put the link in the chat. You'll see it kind of tracked in the sheet in the description on YouTube. Anyways, what book do people want to look at? Should we try to do an underdog slip? Underdog Fantasy, they bump lines very fast. So sometimes it's just a little hard to, get down a good slip on these streams, but it's just kind of how it is. So usually I set like minimum number of data points at 3, especially for these esports plays. So like Buster, all the other books have his line at 26.5. But okay, so we have 1 slip. Struce under 7.5 RAs, and then we got Jalen Williams 1+3. Cool. Okay, cool. So we got our first slip in, and let's go over to underdog. Do people like underdog fantasy? Let's see what we got. Honestly, yeah, underdog fantasy pretty dry right now. And they've been bumping things so fast. But what has been nice about underdog is they've been running a lot of promos, which is good. Right? We want promos as a sports bettor. These promos are like, quite literally the easiest money you'll make. But let's see what we have here. Maybe on better there's something. Why is this all fucked up? But anyways, let's see. Let's see too. We had some plays on Fliff. We could do a better play, but let me give it a sec. Let's do this first. Let's see if there was anything on Fliff as well as rebet. So again, rebet, it's a new sports book. It's legal in I don't even know how it's possible. It's pretty incredible, but it's legal in 47 states. That's where I bet the Nuggets today. And And I've had a decently good experience with it so far. Not that all the bets have won, but just with it's legal everywhere. So I'll try to give out some plays for that and Fliff in these streams. But the first play we have is a fucking tennis play. Damn. So I've said this, but I don't really care what I'm betting on if there's an edge, if there's value. So you can see DraftKings here has this line at -160, Bet Online -140. So we have another little early morning tennis play. I haven't seen much value on PrizePicks for tennis. Usually there's some decent tennis value on PrizePicks, but we have set handicap. And again, sometimes the edge, is in these more niche markets. But anyways, what was I trying to say? So let's go here and let's just kind of lock this in. So there's no NBA value for tomorrow. I mean, maybe at some point, but I guess we're going to have a lot of early fucking morning esports sweats as well as tennis sweats. So let's go here and let's see what we have. Set handicap. So you want to go to set. Where's set handicap? Game props. Dude, I don't even see this. Oh, here it is. Set handicap, set point spread. And we want to lock in the +1.5 at -120. And Fliff has a max bet size of, $250. You want to use Fliff cash. That's real money. You don't want to use Fliff coins. Or you can use Fliff coins. It's just doesn't really mean anything. Sometimes you can get experience points and stuff like that. But in general, I'm not going to give out any bets with Fliff coins. Although you can use them, again, they're not worthless. You can sometimes use them to get experience points. So usually I just I'll occasionally try to remember to throw them on random things. But anyways, what do we want to look at? So what do we have on this stream? We got a PrizePicks play. Now we got a Fliff play. And let's see what else we have. Dude, why are there so many sports books? Again, I can't focus on every book in these streams. I try to do the books that are, more popular, legal in more states, whatever, all these books set their own lines, so you can catch them all sleeping. FanDuel has thousands of lines up. On FanDuel, there's probably 50,000 lines up at any given time, all these different player props, first quarter lines. So we kind of want to hunt through the market, use a bunch of sports books, pick off, zone in, however you want to think about it, on the plays that actually have value. So let's go here. FanDuel, Fliff, Caesars, Better, PrizePicks, Underdog, Sleeper, Rebet, kind of all the main books. Dude, how has this play not moved? So a lot of strikeout value. I feel like there always is. So Singer under 6.5, Shota under 5.5, and then Cutter Crawford over 5.5. What typically happens on FanDuel is they release a lot of lines. There's a lot of good value, but then they just end up bumping things quickly. So by tomorrow morning, they'll kind of be in line with the market and a lot of the value goes away, which again is why it's good to kind of maybe start betting early. But maybe let's do a better slip. Let's see if we can find something. So let's go here and let's go to Better, which again was heartbreaking today. And it's going to log me out anyway. So maybe we won't do a better slip. But if we wanted to, well, anyways, what did we have on Better? So let's just go back here. So there's some FanDuel value, but on Better, it actually looks like they removed the SGA play. So there's not a ton more value. I mean, maybe we'll just, whatever. We'll call the stream. Got in this play, got in a Fliff play. Just not a ton of value right now. But I'll be streaming tomorrow. Just figured I'd do a quick little stream, lock in some late night value. So, appreciate it. Hopefully you guys were able to tail this and, I'll be giving out some more plays later tonight, or maybe if there's more value that shows up, I'll stream again. I just don't want to waste your guys' time if there's not a lot of value to kind of take advantage of.